Good morning and welcome to Get Your Mind Right morning, early morning edition. First of all, I just want to thank you all for joining me this morning. Um, I want to tell you how good God is, which I know you already know this, but one reason I'm coming on today is because this is Wednesday, and I know a lot of times we consider this like hump day, and I just wanted to like encourage you. And one of the things I want to talk about today is living life out loud. So many of us are not living life to our full potential, and one of the reasons that we're not doing that is because we're hiding who we really are. And you can never be happy not walking in your potential and not being who God has called you to be. And I talk to so many women, and a lot of times they have such a low self-esteem. And I hear a lot of times people will say stuff to me like, "Oh, you like to take pictures, don't you?" Or, um, you post a lot. And the thing about it is, I'm comfortable with the way I look. I'm almost 58 years old this year, and it took me a long time to get to this place where I accept all of my flaws, and how I look is how I look, and I'm okay with that. And I did the best I can at this point in life to take care of myself so that I can be the best version of myself that I can be. But one of the things is my mindset. My mindset is this right here, is that God created me. God created you. God created all of us for a purpose. We're not existing just to exist. And he does not want us to pass through this life without even leaving a ripple in the ocean or a footprint in the sand, or without our life having impacted somebody else's life. So you were created on purpose for a purpose, and it was intentional, and it wasn't by accident. And so one of the things I like to do is just encourage people to just be who God has called you to be and understand how great you are. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He is never going to pat you on the back, tell you you're doing a good job. He's always going to bring accusations against you about who you are not about who you are. He's not going to encourage you to be your best. He's going to try to take away from you and always make you feel like you're not. So one of the number one things I tell people is this: surround yourself with a village of people who support you in being your best, who encourage you to be healthy, to look your best, who encourage you to venture out and do the things that you express to them that's on your heart. And if you don't have that village, it's about time you get them, because it makes a difference. It makes a difference with whether you succeed or you fail, the people you surround yourself with. I have a wonderful group of people that I surround myself with, and I intentionally brought them into my life. And I intentionally maintain relationships because where I'm going and what I know God has called me to be, I need to have that support group. And God is continually increasing it. You may be the next one to end up being my BFF. I just thank God for each level he provides. But what I want to tell you again is live life out loud. Ask yourself why you're not happy if you're not happy. And then start working on those things. And then if you are happy, ask yourself, what can I do to be happier? We're continually evolving. You notice I have a butterfly on my shirt, and I also have the butterfly on my cup. And if anybody that knows me, I also have a butterfly on my arm, because the butterfly represents transformation and new beginnings and redemption. I mean, just new life. And so one of the things that is so important is that we understand that we are continually evolving, continually transforming, that each level in life we become a better version of ourselves. And so today I want to tell you again, live life out loud. Don't be afraid to walk into a room and people look at you. I tell people all the time, it's not being attention seeking. It's being attention grabbing. The light that you emit from the call of God that's on your life and who he's called you to be, folks going to notice you. It's okay. It's okay, long as you know your intention and long as you know where your heart is. Make no apologies for being who you are. Don't ask for permission or approval. I got quiet there because I want you to think about that. So many times in life, there's things that we want to do to better ourselves, but we don't know if other people will approve of it. And sometimes we even want to go as far as to ask for permission. Don't do that. Live your life led and directed by God. Do what he's called you to do, because that leads to true success, and it leads to true happiness. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Continually look for ways that you can improve on who you are. Number one, it comes from the inside out. So it's a spiritual thing. Every day, take your time to pray, to meditate on the word, to ask God to lead and direct you in the decisions that you make. And then each day, do your best to make the next best decision. It's not aiming for perfection. It's just aiming for every day I want to be a better person than I was yesterday. And then let stuff go. If it happened yesterday, there's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you can do. Don't operate in guilt. Don't operate in regret. But just operating, you know what? I learned from that. I messed up yesterday, or I messed up early this morning. Okay, this is information I'm going to take and I'm going to use to make sure that moving forward, you know, I don't mess up anymore. So that's what you have to do. Good morning, Tawana. You know, you have to make up your mind that you are going to be the best version of yourself. Take care of yourself, because God's called you to do things, and you need to be healthy in order to do the things that he calls you to do. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Know that your presence brings value to the table. Stop underestimating yourself and selling yourself short. Surround yourself with people who see you, who know who you are, who understand your value. If you know how a person feel about you by the way they treat you. There's no other way to put it. If they treat you like you're valuable, they see you as valuable. If they don't treat you like you're valuable, they don't see your value. Now, that does not mean you don't have value. You got to understand the difference. What I found out a long time ago is, just because you don't see my value, it does not mean I don't have value. So that means I have to know who I am, and I have to know my own value. And then because of that, I will not allow anyone to remain in my environment in a relationship with me. Now, I'm going to treat everybody right. I'm going to be friendly. But I'm not going to engage, participate, be in companionship, partnership, or covenant with someone who does not appreciate and value me. That's important, because life breeds life. And that when you're in a loving environment, you receive strength. When you're not, it draws away all of your energy. It draws away your self-esteem and your peace. And you got to be careful about how you live that life. We're talking about living out loud today. So several things I've said. I told you, number one, I said to live out loud. Make no apologies for being who you are. Don't ask for permission, and don't ask for approval. The other thing I told you was to be the best version of yourself. Don't compete with anybody else. It's not about competition. It's about you being the best that you can be. You being the best that you can be. Stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what nobody else doing as far as the things that they're working on achieving for their own life. Stay in your lane. You work on yours. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't try to compete with anybody else. The only competition I have is Angela. What I want to do is be better than Angela was yesterday. So your goal should be to be better than you were yesterday. And then anybody else's perception of what you are doing, that's in their mind. That has nothing to do with you. Stop worrying about what people think. I'm not in your head. It's not my responsibility to know what you think about me. My responsibility is to live the best life I can out loud so that I can make a difference. And then I want to tell you something else. We spend too much energy. Worried about what other people are thinking, saying, or doing. When you do that, it draws your focus away. I got so many different things that God has called me to do, and I'm so excited about doing. I don't have time to be worried about what nobody else got to say, think about what I'm doing. It's a distraction. If it does not lie between where you are right now and your destiny, your goals, your vision of where you want to be, if it does not lie directly in the path of where you are going, It is a distraction. Stay focused on your goals because you need that energy, that effort. You need that direction in order to get you to your destiny. And all this other stuff is distraction. Let them talk as you succeed. Let them talk as you walk in victory. Let them talk as you obtain your visions and your goals. But don't stop to listen to the talk or to engage the talk. You're wasting time, and that's the whole purpose of the enemy, is to get you off of what you are doing. I found in my life the times when God is doing the most, the enemy get the busiest. But he's trying to distract me. So now, finally, at this point in my life, and I say it a lot, I hate that I waited to be almost 60, because I will be 58 this year, to gain a lot of this. But the point is, I understand now the assignment. And the other thing I'm going to do is, how I get back at the enemy is I'm going to share everything I learned with you all. For those of you all who can join me, I want y'all to save the date. You see this butterfly? I want to talk about transformation. I want to talk about do not despise the process. And I want to talk to you all and just help walk you through the process of what we go through sometimes on the journey to accomplishing the thing God has called us to accomplish and to be successful. So I want you to mark your calendars. Mark your calendars for Friday, June 2nd from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. At Awaken Church here in Jonesboro, I will be doing a empowerment session. Get your mind right empowerment session. And it's called, this time, Don't Despise the Process. I'm going to be outlining the whole process that a butterfly goes through. Because, see, that's kind of, it symbolizes our journey a lot, even spiritually. And I want to be able to share that with you all. So again, Tanya, I see you, girl. Save the date. I'm going to have another empowerment section. It's going to be Friday, June 2nd. At Awaken Church from 6 to 8. It's going to be casual, no food, just some drinks and stuff, because we're going to be in-depth talking about the process of us journeying to achieve and be who God has called us to be. But even all the challenges, a lot of times we don't talk about challenges. I want to talk about challenges because I want to help you all to live out loud. So let me recap real quick. I know you all probably getting ready for work and a lot of things going on, but I want to encourage you. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. I want to encourage you. Live out loud. Quit shying back. I meet all of y'all are beautiful women, strong, empowered women, but you hide in yourself because you're afraid of rejection or what people gonna say. That's just not your village. Live your life out loud. Live your life out loud. I see you. I believe in you. I will stand with you. I'll be your number 2 because I want you to be great. Because great women, truly great, phenomenal women are not intimidated by other great, phenomenal women. They are encouraged. So I'm encouraged by you all. You motivate me. I see you. No apologies for being who you are. Don't ask for permission or approval. Just be. Wear your bright colors. Wear your flowers, your stripes, your polka dots. And walk in there with your head held high, knowing that you are somebody in Christ. That's what you need to do. Also, be the best version of yourself. Be the best you that you can be. Know your presence. Your presence brings value to the table, to the room, to your family, to your friends, to your associates, to your job. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Remember, the devil is a liar, so it's always the opposite of what he says. So whatever he tells you you're not, that's what you need to say, oh, yes, I am. Yes, 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 you are. You all of that in a bag of chips. Yes, you are. Don't be afraid of attention. No, you're not attention seeking. But realize when you start walking in your best and being your best, other people are going to take notice. It's not that you're seeking attention. Just the change in you, the evolving of you, the transforming of you brings attention to you. But then you, in return, you direct that same attention to God who made it all possible for you. So today I wanted to come and do like I do. I want to look you all straight in the face, straight in the eye, and I want to tell you, you are phenomenal. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are more than enough. You are powerful. And God has called you to great things. He's called you intentionally on purpose for a purpose. And what your assignment for today is to walk in encouragement. Walk in peace, walk in joy. I decree peace to you on today. I decree that today will be an amazing day, that the day will go by at a pace that is comfortable for you, not too fast, not too slow, but it's a great day. So be encouraged, live life out loud. Know God loves you. I love you, and I speak the blessing of God on your life. Have a wonderful day.